What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Masterlise Vegeta from Ichiban Kuji, Duel to the Future. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Vegeta from the Cell arc of Dragon Ball Z. The figure is based on Vegeta saying farewell to Trunks at the end of the Cell games from Dragon Ball Z Chapter 224. This is an Ichiban Kuji release, so if you'd like to learn more about Ichiban Kuji, check the video in my description below. This figure sells for an average price of about $55 to $65 US on the market. If you're interested in buying this figure for cheap, then use my discount code Peaches24 at bashmancollectibles.com to get 10% off of your first order and 5% off of every future order afterwards. This figure was released on April 6th, 2024 in Japan along with the rest of the Ichiban Kuji set. The Ichiban Kuji set consists of Perfect Cell, Trunks, Super Saiyan Future Gohan, Vegeta, Mr. Satan, and the last one prize Goku and Kaio. Vegeta stands at about 10 inches tall, weighs 1 pound 2.1 ounces in box, weighs 12.5 ounces on his own, and the figure comes whole with the support. Vegeta's back, baby. After almost like 2 years of like one Masterlise Vegeta, we are getting two this year, two so far, and I'm hoping that we get some more. Vegeta is just an amazing character. He's my second favorite character. I'm pretty sure he's pretty much my girlfriend's favorite character, as she likes to call him, especially in his Majin form, Majin Daddy. Vegeta is just huge, man. He's just a freaking awesome character, and I love that we're getting more of him. So let's talk about our good boy Vegeta here in Duel to the Future. So as a character choice, I think this is great. Like I said, we had a pretty low amount of Vegeta figures come out. I believe the last Masterlise Ichiban Kuji Vegeta that we got was in Super Dragon Ball Heroes 4th mission, which was the Super Saiyan 4 Limit Break version of Xeno Vegeta. After that, we didn't get anything for a while, and that was in November or December, one of those months of 2023 or 2022. So we went all of 2023 with no Vegeta, and now finally in April we're getting him, and next month we're getting Super Vegeta. So I love that they finally are doing Vegeta again within Masterlise, and on top of that, what a unique Vegeta, right? So a lot of people compare this to the Goku Day figure that came out in Dragon Ball versus Omnibus Z, the one with him holding the Dragon Ball and his leather jacket, which definitely fits kind of that vibe. It's a Saiyan, a Goku or Vegeta wearing a Earthling casual outfit instead of their fighting gi, and this signified that Vegeta was retiring from fighting. He still trained after that, but he had no intention of fighting anybody seriously ever again after what happened at the Cell games, and he held true to that up until Goku returns. But even though some people, I saw, it was the weirdest thing, man. People were complaining when this came out that it should have been Badman Vegeta. honestly, no offense to you guys, but I think that's a very stupid complaint. Yeah, I want Badman Vegeta. I think everybody does. But that shouldn't take away from how awesome this Vegeta is, and just having something like this. Vegeta in a long sleeve shirt, dress pants, belt, shoes, like what a unique look for the character. And it's a deep cut, and there's the Team 4-star joke when they're flipping each other off too. So there's a lot behind this that I really appreciate. So as a character choice, it's a 5 out of 5. Absolutely great choice from Bandai. His likeness is perfect, man. One thing that I really appreciate is that they even got his hair and just everything correct about the way he looks in Dragon Ball Z. His hair isn't like super big. It is like tall, which is what adds the additional height. Like when I was measuring them out and I wrote down his height, I was like, he's 10 inches? Like Trunks is supposed to be taller than him. Trunks technically is taller than him, but Vegeta's hair just gives him the extra height. So I love that his hair is so big, but they just did everything right. His little scowl, the details on his face, his eyes, like he looks so good, man. I'm really happy with the way that they made his face. There's just nothing really to complain about here. They even got Vegeta's big old ears on his head, so he looks great at every angle. I appreciate it more every time I look at him from a different angle. So his likeness is a 5 out of 5. Sculpt quality is also great. Like I said, his hair is sculpted very nicely. I like the way that the hair looks from a sculpted perspective. Like I just mentioned, it looks a lot like the Dragon Ball Z style for Vegeta. They even got the Widow's Peak very nicely done in his head. And you know, he's even got his like forehead indentations sculpted in, and they look really good. You know, his 2 fingers, lots of detail on those fingers. What do those fingers do, Vegeta? I'm just kidding. His belt has a really nice quality to it. His pants, yeah, everything about it's really nice. I would have liked it if they polished his shoes a little bit, but maybe he didn't have polished shoes. Maybe he was just wearing like you know, regular shoes or something that day. I don't know. Sculpt quality is a 5 out of 5. Wonderfully sculpted figure for sure. Paint and shading is pretty much perfect. There isn't a whole lot of shading on this figure. I will say that they gave it a little bit more of like a plasticky look in some ways. I'm not trying to say that as a negative. Like his hair doesn't really have like a whole lot of a matte finish. It's a little just regular paint. Same with his shirt. However, his pants are completely shaded. That's where all of the shading on the figure is. There's no shading elsewhere on it. I would have preferred if they had done a little bit more shading or added some matte colors on some of the figure, but I guess that is a bit too much to ask here. So I'm going to give paint and shading a 4 out of 5. Just my only real complaint is I wish they had added a little bit more shading on the figure. Otherwise, he looks fantastic. And then, of course, size and scale, we talked about it a little bit. 10 inches is kind of tall for Vegeta, but it's his hair that adds the height to the figure. So he pairs very, very well next to everybody in the set, next to other figures. He even sizes perfectly well alongside other Vegeta figures. So it's definitely a 5 out of 5 for size and scale. He's going to pair well with your whole collection if you're an Ichiban Kuji / Masterlise collector like me. So really, really happy that we finally got this Vegeta. He's great in so many ways. It's extremely unique, and of course, like I said, we've just had no Vegeta releases for like a whole year. So I'm hoping Bandai is recognizing that and adding more Vegeta as we go along. But for today, I'm going to walk away and I'm going to give our boy Vegeta here a 4.5 out of 5. Thank you all again for watching today's video. But before we move on to the upcoming giveaways this month, I'd like to mention my new merch that's launched. We've got shirts, hoodies, mugs, and more. If you want to support me a bit further and rock some of the merch on the channel, please check out the shop tab on my channel. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.